There's a reason we usually end our Living Off the Land challenge as soon as our dry beans run out, and that's because beans are amazing. Especially when paired with corn, you can pretty much live on nothing but that and a few other things sprinkled in for micronutrients. And a lot of the world does run on beans. The common bean provides the majority of the protein in over 500 million people's diets worldwide. If you throw in other legumes like lentils and chickpeas, it would be way more than that. Bean consumption is actually pretty low per capita in the United States compared to other places, maybe because we've considered it the poor man's meat for too long or something, but regardless, Jordan and I love them. They are calorie-dense, protein-rich, and full of fiber. They're beautiful, and they're easy to grow. We grow dry beans extensively in our community gardens because they're so low maintenance. After transplanting them, which we do to keep rodents or birds from eating the seeds, we just make sure they have a sturdy trellis to grow on and then kind of let them do their thing. In our Three Sisters patches, we give the corn a head start and then we direct seed them next to the stalks and let them wind their way up. We check on them every now and then to make sure that no pests like bean beetles are mounting a major infestation, and then we pretty much just wait until harvest time. In fact, we probably spend more time picking out which beans we want to grow each year than we do actually putting in labor to grow them. There are so many different heirloom bean varieties you can choose from that come in different shapes, sizes, and color combinations. And one of our favorite activities in the cold winter months is to flip through a catalog and just circle whatever looks good to us. We make sure to dedicate the most space to the classics that we know do really well in our garden, like Cherokee black beans and Good Mother Stallard, and then we get a handful of new varieties to try. Because beans are self-pollinating and rarely cross with each other, it's really easy to save seeds to grow next year from your garden.
That amounts to a hill of beans.
Shelling the beans from the pods is a really meditative and satisfying experience, and even if we had a machine that could do it quickly and efficiently, we probably wouldn't. We often just put on a movie in the background and have at it, but this weekend the goldfinches were actually putting on a show of their own on the sunflowers we planted in front of our porch this year. So instead we watched them while we shelled our beans, and it was utterly delightful.
It's not Netflix and shell, but watching the goldfinches.
I'm gonna call it Netflix and bird.
Netflix and bird.
Bean and bird.
Ooh, there you go. Look, they're ripping the petals off first. It's like
Easier.
matter from the edge or something.
Yeah, that is kind of what they're doing. They're like leaning their heads over, like.
Yeah.
And it.
Get close enough. Take a video for the folks at home. See what we're looking at here. native fruits that they
Yes.
harvest. Hey, girl.
Little bean.
Who doesn't like beans? Not as much as
She
she
always
likes
tries
corn.
though.
Yeah, she always chews up one and spits it out.
They're good mother stallard. I mean, there's more on the plant.
Yeah, I
but-
mean,
After shelling, we do heat treat our beans to make sure they're fully dry and ensure that no bean weevil eggs can hatch and then eat their way through our stored beans, which would be a tragedy. 145 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 10 minutes is all you need.
They do like to roll.
they do. Last one. Last one. Beautiful.
Just one. It's pretty good. I found it.
Okay. Oh man, that would have been a disaster. to
Yeah.
have that one. I love
Every bean counts.
Altogether, we planted around 300 bean plants in our community garden and Three Sisters plots this year and have yielded a little over 2 gallons of dry beans, with most of the harvest taken in. These will go in salads, stews, tacos, and pupusas throughout the winter, and all kinds of other things when we're feeling experimental. Last year, we made a black bean miso paste that turned out delicious. Oh, thank you. Didn't have enough. So if you haven't tried growing dry beans before, this is your push to do it now.
What was at the end?
Yeah,
That was perfect.
it was. All right,
Cut.
cut.